everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a kind of TBR possibility video for June. I'm a little warm, sorry. I am going on a week-long beach vacation. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. So part of this video will be like books that I'm definitely going to take with me, but I'm not going to take all the books that I list in this video. So it's going to be like kind of a possible TBR for the whole month of June. So yeah, it's going to be fun, and let's go ahead and get started. So first, let me tell you about a couple current reads I have. One is I am reading The Adventures of Robin Hood by Roger Lancelyn Green. This is the Penguin Classic Edition. I'm about 4 chapters into that, so that is a current read right now. If you've been around since the beginning of the year and you watched my reading goal video for 2025, then you know that I want to read 6 classics this year. So this would be number 2, which it's already June and I'm only in number 2, so I really got to pick up some more classics if I want to make that reading goal, for sure. But yes, I love Robin Hood, and I've read, I didn't finish it, but I read quite a bit of a different Robin Hood version. I think it was Robin Hood and His Merry Men, and I read it in college. My friend had a copy, and I read it while I was at her house, and I got probably at least half or 3/4 of the way through, and then, I left her house, so I never got to finish it. But I really enjoyed it. I love Robin Hood. I love Robin Hood retellings. It's a story that I love, so I'm excited to be reading this one. The other current read I have is, so I have a kind of ladies group with my church, a small group, and every other Sunday morning we meet, and we're working our way through books. So last month we finished, I don't know, it's called 40 Days of the Cross or something like that. I don't have my copy to show you because we got a new member of the group towards the end, so I gave my copy to her, and then I was sharing with my mom. So my mom has the copy that I was using in the last, quarter of the book. So I don't have it to show you, but I'll put a picture up on the screen. Anyway, we finished that one in May, and so we've just recently started Ellen White's Christ Object Lessons, which is a book that talks about Jesus' parables and dives into them, and it's really good. We are on I think we just finished the 2nd chapter last Sunday, so we're just at the beginning of that. So yeah, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it, and I definitely recommend it to you guys. It won't show up in my reading wrap-up videos for a while because we do 1 chapter per meeting and we meet every other week. So it's gonna be a few months before we finish the book. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am reading it and I'm really enjoying it, and I would recommend it to you guys if you are interested in reading more about Jesus' parables and getting kind of a in-depth look at them. So yeah. Anyway, oh, and the other current read I'm reading is Love Overboard by Shannon Sue Dunlap, and I have just heard so many good things about this on Instagram and YouTube, so I was like, oh, well, I have to try it. So I got a e-copy from the library, and I am currently reading that. And then I have, next, that I definitely have to read in June. I don't know if I'll read it on this beach vacation or if I'll read it when I get back, but I definitely have to read in June All My Secrets by Lynn Austin, because this was the poll winner for my most recent poll. And again, going back to my 2025 reading goals, another reading goal that I had was that I wanted to do 6 polls where I asked the community, you guys here on YouTube and on Instagram, to vote on books that I would read. And so this would be the 3rd poll that I've done, and All My Secrets was the winner. The theme of this poll was books that I had on my physical shelf that I haven't read yet. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. Only between YouTube and Instagram, only one person voted. And that person voted for all my secrets. So it is the winner. Okay, I have to give a quick update because I was wrong. More than one person voted. When I had checked before, there was only one vote on Instagram. But when I went to upload this video on YouTube, it gave me an update that 7 people have voted. I don't know how recently they voted or if YouTube just didn't update it for me before, but there are 7 votes on YouTube that I did not see before for my book poll. So, All My Secrets is not necessarily the winner. Actually, it looks like All My Secrets got 2 votes on YouTube plus 1 vote on Instagram to make 3. And Love Finds You in Poetry Texas got 3 votes on YouTube. So we have a tie, which means I will read both of them in June. So I just wanted to give you guys that update and say thank you so much for voting. And I'm sorry that YouTube did not show me those results till just now. I'm so glad I saw them before I actually uploaded this video, because now I can add this edit in and let you know that I have now seen your votes. And thank you so much for voting, and I will let you know how these books go. And then I have 3 books from the library that I'm going to definitely take with me because they're from the library. I have a limited time to read them. The first is The Mozart Code by Rachel McMillan. And I have had my eye on this one for a really long time, but I've never gotten around to picking it up from the library, so I finally did. It's kind of a spy novel, which is fun. It's from Thomas Nelson. I have not read any Rachel McMillan before. She also wrote The London Restoration, which is another spy novel. I don't know if they're like in a series together or if they're both standalones, and I don't know which one comes first, but I picked this one up from the library, so I'm excited to give it a try. The next one I got from the library is The Pirate Bride by Kathleen Yabarbo. Another new author to me, but it is from Barber, and it is a part of the Daughters of the Mayflower series, which not all of these series is by Kathleen Yabarbo. It's one of those series that the publisher puts on where every book is written by a different author under the publisher. And so there's a lot in the series. Like, I think one is like the Mayflower Bride and one is like the Captive Bride, and then you have the Pirate Bride. I have not read any of the series, and I don't know where the Pirate Bride falls in the series. And I don't know if the series is connected at all, or if it's just, you know, if they're all kind of standalones within the series. I don't know. I haven't done that much research into the series, but I love pirate books. And, you know, it's kind of a niche genre in Christian fiction, I think. And so when I see one, I'm like, yeah, I gotta give that a try. So I'm excited for this one. And then the third book that I got from the library is The Sweetest Thing by Elizabeth Musser. I read By Way of the Moonlight by Elizabeth Musser after it came out, and I really loved it. And Elizabeth Musser has a new book that just came out like a couple days ago, like last week, which is From the Valley We Rise. And that one, I have wanted to read it since I first heard about it. I was so excited for it, but my library did not get any copies of it, and I can't request it because last year in 2024, our county cut the funding for the library because they wanted to put flower beds in the medians of our roads, which I'm like, flower beds are pretty and all, but please don't cut my funding for the library to do so. But anyway, that's what they did. So after they cut the funding for the library took away the option to request books because they don't have the budget for that anymore. And they do get new releases, it's just that they get a few specific new releases that they think will be very popular. And so From the Valley We Rise was not a new release they chose, and I can't request it because they took that option away. So I don't know. I don't know when I'll be able to get my hands on it because I really want to read it. I guess I'll just have to add it to my purchase list, and when I have the budget I can do it, but it'll probably be a while. So in order to kind of curb my disappointment a little of not getting that new release, I looked at what Elizabeth Musser books the library did have, and this one looked interesting, but it also looked kind of sad, so I'm a little worried about it. I don't like books that are too sad. I hope it has a happy ending. So yeah, I'm kind of iffy on this one, a little skeptical, but I hope it's good. And I really like By Way of the Moonlight, and I really want to read From the Valley We Rise, so hopefully this one is good. So those are the 3 books that I got from the library. So I definitely have to take those to the beach with me because I have a limited time to read them. June is also releasing for 2 books that I am getting. I pre-ordered No Stone Unturned by, I want to say her name is Janelle something, but don't quote me on that. I'll put it up on the screen. I don't have it in front of me, but No Stone Unturned I've had pre-ordered for months. I think it's like her debut novel, but I'm not sure. She's definitely a new author to me. But I think it's her debut novel. So this one I'm super excited about. It comes out I think like mid-June. So I'll read it when I get back from my trip. Also To Love a Beast by Karen Whitemeyer. She's independently publishing more books in her fairy tale retelling series. This one is the Beauty and the Beast retelling. It also comes out mid-June, so I will not be reading it until I get back from my beach vacation, but I'm super excited for it because I love Karen Whitemeyer. I also recently got a copy of I'm Not Charlotte Lucas by Casey Stockton. I have wanted to read this book since it came out like 2, maybe 3 years ago now, and it's been on my Amazon list for that long pretty much, and I finally pulled the trigger and picked up a copy. So I am excited to give this one a try. This is from Covenant Communications, the publisher, and yeah, it looks really good. I heard good things about it. It looks short. It's let's see, 224 pages, which is pretty short, but it's also kind of like tall, like it's taller and skinnier, so, you know, I don't know. Anyway, there should be more words on the page than you know, the standard size because it's a little taller, but still, 224 pages. It's a short one, so I will be taking that one to the beach with me. And then finally, I have 2 books on my Kindle that I've been meaning to get around to for like ever, and I hope I get around to them this month. They've been on my Kindle for a while. And the first one is Facade by Pepper Basham, which I love Pepper Basham, and this one is like, it's definitely historical, but I think it's like a World War II novel maybe, which I have not read any of that from her. And so I'm sorry if you hear the chainsaw. We had a tree fall on a power line early this morning, so they're cutting it down. I'm sorry if that's distracting. So yeah, I'm excited to see what she does with that genre because I haven't read that from her yet. And the last one is called Heart in the Clouds, and I forget the author, but I will definitely put it on the screen. And I got this one either for free or for like 99 cents, like a long time ago in one of those big ebook sales, and it's also World War II, which I love World War II novels, I really do, and so I'm really excited to give it a try, and I hope that I can finally get to it this month. But I do have a large stack to get through first, so I don't know if I will get to it or not. If I don't get to it in June, maybe in July, we'll see. But yeah, those are all my fiction TBR options, along with one devotional book that I told you guys about. But yeah, the rest are my fiction TBR options. And let me know what you guys are reading this month, or if you have any suggestions of which of these books I should start with, if you've read them and loved them. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Every time I see the views on my video, I'm like, oh, that's so nice of you guys for watching these videos. And I really do, I really appreciate it. And so I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.